Good evening, basketball fans. Welcome, President Dr. Sarah Clemens and the entire college. Welcome you to the Milton Johnson Center. We now ask that you stand and join us as we are America with the playing of our national anthem, performed by the United States Air Force Band. Tonight's game is a contest between the Palm Beach State Panthers and your Chipola Indians. Let's meet the teams. First of all, on the visiting side, we have the bench for the Panthers, number 3, Khalil Turner. Number 4, David Alcazaba. Number 5, Philip Smith. Number 10, Gavin Stone. And number 24, Carl Vigor. Head coach of the Panthers, Rich Grant. Now, what's that? Here's next one, your Chipola Indians! At guard, a 6'2" freshman from Salem, Wisconsin, number 1. At guard, 6'3" sophomore from Leesburg, Florida, number 2, Lance Irving. At forward, 6'8" freshman from Australia, number 4, Oscar. At forward, a 6'9" sophomore from Hillsborough, Alabama, number 14, Kendall Cutner. And at guard, a 6'3" sophomore from Venezuela, Carlos Lemos. Head coach of the Indians, Johnny Kendall. Assistant head coach, Jordan Rose. Assistant coaches are Brandon Cheadle, James Demopoulos, and Cam Dozier. Shot clock operator, Maria Long. Clock operator, Billy Bell. Assistant scorer, Karen Davis. Desk on Marcy Skelly. And your announcer, Matt White. All right, Chipola fans, what time is it? It's game time.
A big hello and good evening, sports fans, and welcome to this broadcast of Chipola basketball coming your way on Chipola YouTube TV. The Indians playing host tonight to the Panthers from Palm Beach State. This is Clint Cox coming to you live from the Milton H. Johnson Center, home of the Chipola Indians. The court, it is the Robert Trawl Court. Indians will be dressed in white tonight, trimmed in gold. The visitors from down south, the Panthers, they will be dressed in a very dark green, almost looks black, trimmed in white and gold, and we're just about ready to get underway. Give you the starting lineups once again. You heard Matt White doing the always great job that he did introducing the teams. And once we get started, we'll go back over those starters for both squads. As we got some stoppage of play. Maybe they were just waiting for Royce Reagan to get to his seat. Royce's to his seat, and we're ready to go. Opening tip is going to be won by the Panthers. And their ball handler, it's going to be a challenge for me all night long as they'll try to work it inside. David Afkazaba, that's who's got the ball right now. Panthers working it around. They'll go inside. Shot is up and good. And that is Gavin Antone with the bucket. And 2-0 lead. Just underway. If you're tuning us in, we're glad you have done that. There's going to be a turnover against the Indians as Lance Irving, cross-court pass, went to Billy Bell on press row. Unfortunately, Billy's athletic days are long behind him, and it's a turnover. Panthers with the basketball. This is Afkazaba with it right now. Working it around the perimeter. Smith to Afkazaba. Down low. Here in the corner it goes to Begord. This is Afkazaba with it. He puts up a shot. It's no good. Rebound, Indians. Achor with the rebound. So for the Indians, we've got Jaden Zachary, Lance Irving with the start. Achor, number 4. Kendall Cotner, number 14. And Carlos Lemos is the 5th starter. And that foul is going to go against Lemos. And that'll give the ball to the Panthers. Afkazaba, their primary ball handler. They'll dish it now to Turner. They try to go down low. And they're going to say it touched the baseline. Turnover by the Panthers will give the ball to the Indians. Chipola 3-1 on the season. Panthers 0-3. Donnie Tyndall in his first year for the Indians as head coach. Rich Grant, the head coach for Palm Beach, in his second year. There's a drive to the basket by Achor. His shot is blocked. Panthers on a run. Stolen by the Indians. Irving with it. Down the floor he goes. Puts the layup up. It's no good. Tip up no good by the Indians. Achor gets the rebound, and he's going to be fouled down. Foul's going to go against Antone. Gavin Antone for the Panthers. His first team foul on the Panthers. Both squads now with one team foul. Indians will get ready to inbound the ball on their baseline. And some subs coming in for Chipola. Dante Walker, number 5, checks in. Number 15. Zachary still to inbound the basketball. Looking. Now gets it to Smith. Ball loose on the floor, picked up by the Panthers. They want to run. This is Begord with it to Afkazaba. On the perimeter. Afkazaba with the ball again. Over to Smith. Open is Turner. He puts up a shot. It's good. Rebound Zachary. We got a wide open man. There's the run. There's the slam dunk. And that is Joe Smith for the Indians with the royal flush. Joe Smith out of Selma, Alabama. Played at Mount Zion Prep. And they are waving off that basket, so they called him for traveling is all I can. Here's a three-pointer by the Panthers. Launched in the corner by Turner. It's no good. Rebound Indians. Tied at 2-2. Played nearly 3 minutes here in the first half. There's a drive. Shot blocked. Panthers with it. Afkazaba with it. Down the floor to the paint. Puts the shot up. It's no good. Rebound Smith for the Indians. Outlet to Zachary. They'll work it into the corner. Here's a spin move by Walker. Into the corner to Lemos. His three is good. 3 ball from the corner pocket for Carlos Lemos. And the Indians are up 5-2. Indians with some full court pressure. Panthers break it. They get away with what looked like a walk to me, but nice defensive play right there by Joe Smith. Got the rebound, was going to go out of bounds, threw it off a Panther. It'll be Chipola basketball. Bryce Zeifer checking into the game for Chipola, wearing number 3. So we've got Walker, Zachary, Zeifer, Joe Smith, and the 5th starter, or the 5th player, is down in that corner, and I believe that is Chris Gardner. Indians in white, Panthers in the dark uniforms. Zachary on the near side wing to Zeifer, to Walker, back to Zeifer. Throws it away. Turnover gives it to the Panthers. They want to run down the floor quickly to Afkazaba. Pull-up jumper in the paint is no good by Anton. Into the corner, Gardner wants 3, no good. Rebound, battled for, won by the Indians. Shot put up by Joe Smith, it's no good. Knocked out of bounds, it'll belong to the Indians. We played just over 4 minutes here in the first half if you're just tuning us in. And the Indians with a 3-point lead. Gardner with a basketball to Zeifer. In the corner, needs some help. And he's going to be, and they're going to call Afkazaba. Coach Rick Grant right there certainly didn't agree with that call. Felt like Zeifer was pushing off as he was feeling some pressure. But the foul will be on Afkazaba. David Afkazaba is from the Republic of Georgia. And no, that's not the state to the north of us. That is across the pond. He's a transfer from the University of Southern Utah. So 15:39 left in the first half. Indians with a 5-2 lead. Some stoppage of play. Indians have wins so far this season over State College of Florida, these same Panthers from Palm Beach. And then Tuesday night they got a win over South Georgia Tech. Their lone loss of the season came to State College of Florida, the old Manatees, as they nipped us by 3, 69-66. Back on January 22nd, we traveled down south to Palm Beach, and the Indians posted a 69-51 victory. We've got some kind of technical foul that's been called against the Panthers. Not exactly sure what that was. And the free throw by Chris Gardner is up and good. Again, not sure what that was. And the Indians will throw it away on the inbound play. Faison Fields checks into the game for Chipola, wears number 22. Panthers with the basketball. Working it around the perimeter. Back out front. Jackson with it. Keith Jackson drives to the basket, puts up a floater. It's no good. Rebound Gardner for the Indians. Pushing it down the floor. Into the corner to Zachary, back to Gardner. Over to Zeifer, into the corner to Zachary for 3, no good. Rebound, Panthers. Alley-oop pass is going to be too much Tabasco on that one for the Panthers, as McClellan trying to get it to Antone. And it was too deep. 15 minutes left in the first half. Carlos Lemos back into the game for the Indians. So we've got Zeifer, Walker, Gardner, and on the surface for us. Drive, there's the dish, shot is up, it is good. And going to the free throw line will be Faison Fields. And he'll try to make a three-point play the old-fashioned way. Foul against the Panthers against Turner. His first foul. Faison Fields to the free throw line. He's out of Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Free throw is up, and it's good. Gives the Indians a 9-2 lead. And a timeout on the floor with the Indians leading by 7. Talked a little bit about some of the wins for Chipola and losses. Again, they picked up a 81-58 win Tuesday night against South Georgia Tech here at the Milton Johnson Center. Lemos had 19 points and 10 rebounds. Zachary 13 points, 4 assists. Irving with 12 points and 3 assists. And Achor grabbed 10 rebounds in that game. I want to mention that this broadcast made possible to you in part by State Farm Insurance and Keith Williams. Go with the name you trust and know, and that is Keith Williams of State Farm Insurance. And thanks to Perry and Young. Chris Young is a alumnus of Chipola College. That's Chris Young and Larry Perry, attorney at law. Timeout is over. And the Panthers will inbound the basketball. They'll do so against full court pressure. Knocked out of bounds, but last touched by an Indian. Panthers will inbound it right in front of their own bench again to the full court pressure. And again, they have worked themselves to a tackle down in that corner. Can they get out of pressure? They will call us for a foul as Lemos has quickly picked up his second foul. Coach Tyndall arguing for a 10-second violation. The officials get together. They say yes, it was a 10-second violation before the foul. So that not only gives us the ball back, but it also keeps Lemos from picking up his second foul here in the early going. So the Indians will inbound the ball on the sideline. And that is Zeifer to do those duties. Gets it into Fields. Back to Zeifer. To the corner. Back to Zeifer up top. To the paint. To Gardner. He wants 3. Count them. Chris Gardner with a 3. And the Indians push that lead to 10, 12-2. Panthers underneath. There's a reverse layup, and it is good by Khalil Turner for 2. For your score. Indians with the basketball. Nearly stolen by the Panthers, but I think they're going to get Turner with a foul. That is the call. Second foul on Turner. And the Indians will inbound it and have to go the length of the floor. Achor into the ball game for the Indians, number 4. Achor wears number 4. How about that? That rhymes. Bryce Zeifer handling the point guard duties. Over to Lemos. Tries to go in the corner to Gardner. Knocked away by a Panther. Belongs to the Indians. Indians will inbound the basketball right in front of the Panther bench. Indians come into tonight's game shooting 48% from the field, averaging 74 points a game. Ball goes to the floor. Indians dive after it. Called for the travel. Other team stats, averaging 33% from the three-point line. There's a steal by the Indians. Fields comes up with it to Gardner. Into the corner to Zeifer. To Lemos. He drives, puts a shot up. No good. Ball tipped around. Rebound won by Gardner for the Indians. We'll get a fresh set on the shot clock. Into Achor underneath the Fields to the corner to Lemos. Off the mark. Fields with the rebound. We try to get it underneath to Achor. It's knocked away by the Panthers. It'll be Chipola ball with 16 on the shot clock. Checking into the game for the Indians will be Lance Irving. So we got Lemos, Irving, Fields, Zeifer, and Achor on the floor for the white-clad Indians. And we'll save it. And they'll say it is backcourt. Fields grabbed the ball on the Chipola side of the half court. Jumped in the air, threw it to his teammate who was on the other side of the line. So the men in stripes quickly picked that up as backcourt. Turnover gives it to the Panthers. There's a off glass shot by Turner. It's good. And that cuts it to a 6-point Chipola lead, 12-6, as we are under 13 minutes to play in the first half now. Lemos in the corner to Achor underneath the Fields. Indians working it around the perimeter. There's a three. It is up and good from Bryce Zeifer. Panthers with the basketball, and that should be a charge, and it will be. Fields doing a nice job of getting position, drew the charge. That'll give it to Chipola. I'm going to have to correct myself. I've been pronouncing it Bryce Zeifer. And a good buddy Matt White's public address pronounces it Ziffer. And I suspect he's probably got it right because he's the public address man that works at Chipola. So I apologize to Bryce for the pronunciation miscue, and we'll get it right from here on out. Foul's going to go against the Panthers. They have quickly picked up 6 team fouls. Stripes are going to have a little chat with a couple of the players. Remind them it's a game, and is there a certain way they conduct themselves. Indians with the basketball will go down court. Open serving with the slam dunk. Hello, Leesburg, Florida. Near steal by the Indians. Panthers get it across half court. Turner loses. We're running. Now we'll dribble into the corner and be in a little bit of trouble. We'll throw it off a Panther and it'll belong to Chipola with 23 on the shot clock. 12-11 left in the first half. Indians to inbound it. They do so, and into the game is Duke McLeod. 7'3", the transfer from Florida State. Blocking foul against the Panthers. We'll send an Indian to the free line. Let's see which one will go there. Khalil Turner has picked up his 3rd foul. That's also the 7th team foul against the Panthers. So Indians into the bonus. We're not even midway through the first half. Lance Irving will go to the free throw line. He'll have a 1-and-1. First free throw is up and good. Indians for the season shooting 60% from the free throw line. They've struggled there, but tonight so far doing much better. They are 4 for 4. So Coach Tyndall been working on that, I'm sure, and it's paying off tonight. Donnie Tyndall in his first season here at Chipola. Replaced Brendan Foley, who moved on to the University of Buffalo. Said hello last broadcast to Brendan and his wife Natalie. I knew they had had a child, but I didn't know if it was a boy or girl, so I said something about their new family. As that pass is thrown away, I'm told they had a little boy. So congratulations to them. I'm sure he's going to have a basketball near that bottle, if he doesn't already. Indians with the basketball to the corner. Driving is Irving to Lemos in the other corner. And we'll throw it away. Lemos was trying to connect with a teammate, Zeifer, and overthrew it. but Lemos comes right back and steals that ball. So we'll get a turnover on the Panthers to get it back. Long three by the Indians. That was Irving with the long three. It missed. Panthers with the three. It's no good. Rebound Smith. Back into the corner it goes. Antone with the shot. No good. Ball tipped around. Won by the Indians. This is Zeifer with it to Lemos. Back to Zeifer. And I said I was going to get his name right, and I just went back to calling him what I was calling him. Zeifer instead of Ziffer. Shot blocked by the Indians. The ball goes out of bounds, and it will belong to the Indians. So as we near the midway mark, Indians with a 13-point lead, 19-6. Back into the game is Jaden Zachary, number 1, handling the ball. Also into the game for the Indians is Naquan Tomlin. Indians missed the three-pointer. They get the rebound. That was a Chore that got it, trying to put it back up. Couldn't get it. Ball knocked out of bounds, belongs to the Panthers. Panthers get it across half court. There's a drive. Shot is up. No good. Rebound goes to the Indians. That's Tomlin. Indians underneath. There's a reverse layup. No good. Tomlin with the reverse layup. Couldn't get it to drop. And with 10:01 to play in the first half, Achor has picked up his first foul. Panther basketball. Cross half court and over to Antone. Antone with it on the wing. This off to Begord. His shot is blocked. And he touched the ball, or nope, that was Antone that touched it while out of bounds, so we'll give it to Chipola. So we've got Jaden Zachary handling the ball, gets it into Tomlin. We'll set up the offense. Chris Gardner out there as well. Is Gardner with the ball to Zachary, to Gardner. He wants three. His three is good, but there's a whistle before. And I believe we're going to have a foul underneath against the Panthers. And that's going to go against Matthew Allman. His first 18 foul against the Panthers. And Achor will go to the free throw line and shoot a 1-on-1. But first, a full timeout on the floor. Next up for the Indians, they will play host to Santa Fe right here at the Milton Johnson Center on Saturday. That game scheduled to start at 4 p.m. Central Time. Indians will open up Panhandle Conference play coming up as next Wednesday, February 3rd, they will be at Gulf Coast to open the Panhandle Conference season. Down there taking on the Commodores. The ladies will start at 5:30, the men at 7:30, if I have that correct. Let me double check that and see. Well, scratch that. They will not be at Gulf Coast on Wednesday. Indians will open up Panhandle Conference play on February 6th as they play host to Pensacola. I know Gulf Coast opens their season on Wednesday at home, but it won't be against the Indians. It'll be against somebody else. Apologize about that. Free throw is up and good. Indians are 5 for 5 from the free throw line tonight. Make it 6 for 6. As the big man from Australia, Achor, knocks them both down. 21-6 we lead as we near the 9-minute mark of the first half. Gardner will reach in to try to come up with a steal and is whistled for the foul. First foul on Gardner, third team foul on the Indians. Dante Walker checking back into the game. Achor will check out. Panthers inbounding the basketball on their baseline, and they do so to Smith. Three-point shot from the corner by Allman is good. First three of the night for the Panthers makes it 21-9 as we have under 9 minutes to play in the first half. In the corner, three-point shot, no good by the Indians. That was B.J. Comer with the shot. I believe it's Comer. Get all these names right after it's my second broadcast. Got to get in the flow of things. Ball belongs to the Panthers. Afkazava brings it down. They'll look inside. It's stolen by the Indians. Tomlin comes up with the steal to Zachary. Quickly down the floor, in the corner to Gardner. Behind the back pass, outlet to Comer. His three-pointer no good. Rebound Panthers. Afkazava over to Allman. He wants three. It's no good. Rebound Walker. This is Zachary bringing it down. Puts up the floater. It's no good. Rebound Panthers. Simmons will bring it down, and he will throw it away. He's trying to connect with Phillip Smith, but way in front of him. Could not chase it down. Joe Smith into the game. And Dante Walker will check out. Nope, correction. Checking out is Naquan Tomlin. So we got Zachary, Comer, Walker, Gardner, and Smith on the floor for the Indians. This is Zachary with it across half court. Looking for the screen from Gardner. Didn't get it, or didn't get exactly what he wanted. Into the corner we go. There's a drive into the other corner. This is Walker driving, shot up, no good. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Joe Smith, the Indians. It'll belong to the Panthers. Panthers with the basketball. Allman with it on the near side wing to Afkazava. Over to Jackson. Looking in. Gets it to Antone. He's double teamed, and they're going to call him for the travel. A couple of subs for the Indians. Faison Fields and Carlos Lemos checking into the game for the Indians. Indians will play 9, 10, 11 guys, even 12. The bench goes very deep. 7:13 left in the first half. Indians with the 21-9 lead. Zachary looking inside. Not there. Into the corner. Fields back to Zachary. To Lemos on the far side wing. Drives, stops, needs a little help, gets out of the lane. This is Zachary. 2 on the shot clock. We get it up and in. Just at the buzzer, Joe Smith with the bucket. And we lead 23-9 with 6.5 to play in the first half. Indians will double team the basketball, and that was McClevin. But we're going to be whistled for a foul, our 5th team foul, so Panthers not in the bonus yet. Lance Irving going to check into the game for Chipola. Checking out was B.J. Comer. 3-point shot launched by the Panthers. It's no good. Indians. Long 3 by Irving. No good. Rebound Panthers. Allman with it to Antone. To McClevin. Driving to the paint. Head fake. Dishes it off. Down low. Shot is up and good by Allman. Allman leads the Panthers with 5 points, and they're finally into double digits with 6 minutes to play in the first half. 23-11, Chipola with the lead. Steal by the Panthers. McClevin to Antone. Puts up the floater, no good. Gets his own rebound. Shot is up, no good. He's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. Faison Fields going to pick up the foul, his first foul. 6 team fouls now on Chipola. And going to the free throw line, Gavin Antone. He'll have 2 free throws coming. This one is no good. Gavin Antone, 6'7" sophomore out of Tampa, Florida. Played last season at Kaiser University. Second free throw coming. And can't get that one to drop. And a foul underneath. Going to go against Allman. Matthew Allman picking up his second foul. 9 team fouls now on the Panthers. 1 more and the Indians will be in the double bonus. But going to the free throw line now will be Joe Smith. Got 4 points on the night. A chance to add to that right here with a couple of free throws. He'll have a 1-and-1 this trip to the charity stripe. Smith, the left-handed shooter, puts the first one up, and it's good. 7 for 7 tonight from the free throw line. 24-11, they've got the lead. And I believe we're going to have a little mop-up duty as they'll bring the newfangled mops out there. Gone are the old days of the old string mops. Now we got the high-tech stuff. Even got the Chipola placard on the back of it. Joe Smith with another free throw coming. Nails that one too. So the Indians lead 25-11. Panthers with the basketball. Try to go down low to Antone. Tipped away by an Indian. It'll belong to the Panthers. With 5.5 minutes to play in the first half. Panthers looking. They'll throw it away. Zachary will come up with a steal, drives. Now dishes it to an Indian. That was Irving, who could not get the 3 to fall. Frustrated with himself because he was wide open and just couldn't connect. Panthers with the basketball, face pressure. Going to the floor is McClevin, but they're going to say he was assisted in going to the floor. Foul's going to go against Lemos. He picks up his second foul. That'll put the Panthers into the bonus. And so McClevin will go to the free throw line and shoot a 1-and-1. And he can't get that one to fall. So the Indians come up with the rebound. That was Smith with it. Handed it off to Lemos. He drives to the paint, kicks it out to Irving, to Zachary. Down low to Fields. Double teamed. Needs help. Gets it from Irving. Cross court to Lemos in the corner for three. No good. Panthers with the rebound. Smith bringing it down the floor. Drives, puts a shot up, no good. Ball stolen right back by the Panthers, though, after the Indians get the rebound. There's a shot, it's up and good by Philip Smith. Timeout on the floor for the Indians as the Panthers have cut the lead to 12 for Chipola with 4:44 left in the first half. So again, the Indians will open up Panhandle Conference play. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday. This Saturday, they will host Santa Fe at 4 p.m. here at the Milt. Leading the Indians in scoring for the season so far, Carlos Lemos averaging 14 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. Close behind is J. Zachary with 12 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. Lance also in double figures, averaging 10, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. Achor averaging 8 points and 4.5 rebounds a game. And Dante Walker averaging 7.5 a game and 5 rebounds. And that's your stat leaders for the Indians. Again, trying to improve to 4-1 on the season. And Coach Donnie Tyndall in his first year, Division I stops along the way at Tennessee for the Volunteers, Southern Miss for the Golden Eagles, and for Morehead State, I can't tell you what their mascot is. I have to check up on that. Most recently, the last couple of years, was with the NBA and the Toronto Raptors D-League. Started his coaching career at the junior college level, St. Catherine Junior College in Kentucky. Traveling on the Indians. That'll give it back to the Panthers. Naquan Tomlin checking back into the game for Chipola, wearing number 35. Panthers get it across half court and set up the offense. McClevin up top, and Panthers will throw it away. Zachary spinning, dishes it. Shot is up and no good by Smith. But Smith fouled as he went to go in for the dunk. He'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2. Foul was on Bakari Simmons of the Panthers, his first. Joe Smith's free throw is up and good. He's 3 for 3 from the charity stripe tonight. Joe Smith from Selma, Alabama, freshman. Played his high school ball at Mount Zion Prep. Knocks that free throw down as well and gives the Indians a 14-point lead at 27-13 as we near the 4-minute mark of the first half. Panthers with the basketball. McClevin guarded closely by Irving. 10 on the shot clock. Smith with it to the paint. Head fake. Shot up and no good. Rebound Lemos for the Indians. Into the corner to Zachary. To Irving for 3. No good. Rebound Panthers with 3.5 to play in the first half. Smith drives, shoots, can't get it to fall. Battle for the ball. It's won by Lemos. He had 10 rebounds the other night. He's working on another double there. Lemos to the paint, shot up, no good. Went to the floor, no foul. But the Panthers will throw it away. This is Zachary. 3-on-1 Indians. to the big man, and we'll have a foul underneath as Tomlin was going in strong, and a Panther just kind of threw himself at him to prevent the slam dunk. 10 team fouls now on the Panthers as Allman has picked up his third foul. Naquan Tomlin goes to the free throw line. 6'9", sophomore out of New York, New York. There's our first missed free throw of the night. Tomlin is a transfer from Monroe Community College in New York. And again, 6'9". Exactly 3 minutes to play in the first half. And he makes one of two. And gives the Indians a 15-point lead. Panthers get it across half court and will set up the offense. Driving, shot is up. It is no good by Smith, but foul on the Indians. Achor picks up the foul. That's his second foul. Got some folks in attendance for tonight's game. One thing we know about them, they're all Appreciation Club members. That was the decision made by Chipola as that free throw was off the mark. Appreciation Club members could attend the game, so limited spectators, and those limited spectators belong to the Chipola Appreciation Club. Indians with the basketball. There's a drive and a shot, and it is good by Tomlin. 3 points on the night as the Indians come up with another steal. There's a drive. A shot is up and good by Jaden Zachary. More pressure by the Indians. Panthers get it across half court. There's the floater. It's up and good by Keith Jackson. Wonder if he can do any broadcasting. Of course, I'm referencing the infamous Keith Jackson. The agony of defeat and the thrill of victory. The ABC wide world of sports man and college football broadcaster for many, many years. Philip Smith picking up that foul for the Panthers, his second foul. And Tomlin for Chipola will go to the free throw line. First free throw, rims around and falls out. Under 2 minutes to play in the first half now. And he makes that one. And the Indians lead 33-15. Well, thank you, Eric Dove and Haley of Chipola College TV. They're the technical folks that get you this broadcast, as that shot is up and no good by the Panthers. Zachary comes up with the rebound to Achor into the corner, back to Zephyr. There's a three-point shot, in and out, won't go. Tipped up. 3 tip-ups by the Indians are no good. Achor finally gets it, tries to go up, and he's fouled. So Achor to the free throw line. 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. Tonight he is from Melbourne, Australia. 6'9", a freshman. Gets the touch on that shot. He's 3 for 3 from the charity stripe. Takes aim. And gets that shot up and in. Melbourne, Australia. I believe that's where the Australian Open for tennis is. And I believe that is sometime in February. If they're going to pull that rabbit out of the hat. Don't know if they will. Foul against the Indians. That was Tomlin picking up the foul. His first. And McClellan will go to the free throw line. His free throw is up and good. He'll have another coming. Shaquille McClellan out of New Orleans, Louisiana. What if he likes a little gumbo? Or maybe boudin or shrimp etouffee. That's my favorite. Of course, with the crawfish. Indians with the basketball. Gardner to Zeifer. To Gardner. He drives, he shoots, he scores. Shot is up. Rims out. That was Jackson with the shot. Couldn't get it to go, though. A steal by the Panthers. Under a minute to play now in the first half. And that ball rolls out of bounds. Last touched by Afkazaba of the Panthers. And with 47 seconds remaining, Indians will have the basketball. Irving tries to go underneath. Knocked away. Irving gets it, drives, shoots, and scores. And was he fouled? Whistle was to retrieve the basketball. So with 34 seconds to play, Indians leading big, 39-17. Gardner with 6 points this half. Achor with 4. Joe Smith with 8 to lead the Indians. 4 of those coming from the free throw line. Panthers can't play for the last shot as there's about 3 seconds difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Afkazava with a 3. The Indians with the ball and 10 on the game clock. Gardner to Ziffer, driving to the paint, puts a shot up, it's good. And that'll do it for the first half as the Indians will post a 41-20 lead over the visiting Panthers from Palm Beach State, 21-point lead. Again, Joe Smith leading the way with 8 points, Gardner with 6, Zeifer with 5. So we'll take a break. We'll come back with second half action as you are watching Chipola basketball on Chipola YouTube TV. College in beautiful Marianna, Florida. Got a full moon hanging over our shoulders. Of course, that's outside. Can't see it from in here, but beautiful full moon tonight on this cool, crisp, clear January evening. Indians with a 41-20 lead. Indians are dressed in white. Panthers from Palm Beach State College dressed in the dark uniforms. There's a three-point shot. It is up and good for Keith Jackson. Jackson now with 5 points on the night. Give you some of the first half stats as we proceed through this second half opening. Indians with the basketball. Lemos to Zachary. Back to Lemos. Lemos hammered as he drives, and the foul going to go against Antone. Ochoa with 4 in the first half. Zachary with 2. Lance Irving with 6. Carlos Lemos with 3. Chris Gardner with 6. With 5 points is Bryce Ziffer. And with 8 points to lead the way, Joe Smith. That's your scoring leaders here in the first half as we're just underway in the second half. For the Panthers, they were led in the first half by Matthew Almond with 7 points. Panthers with the basketball. Nearly a steal. Was there a steal and a foul? See what the men in stripes say. And quickly, Antone picking up his second and third fouls here in the opening minute and a half of the second half. 2 team fouls now on the Panthers. Jaden Zachary brings the ball down for the Indians. Irving underneath the Gardner, and it's too much Tabasco on it. He can't hang on to it, goes out of bounds. And the Indians yet to score here in the second half. Panthers with the basketball. Shot up, no good. Battle for the rebound, goes out of bounds. It'll belong to Chipola. Zachary will bring it down as we are a little over 2 minutes into the second half. There's a shot off the glass, no goaltend. And the Panthers get the basketball. Turner over to Jackson. To Smith. Drives to the paint, spin move, shot up, no good. Rebound, Indians. Joe Smith with the rebound. Zachary brings it down quickly to Gardner in the corner. This is Irving to the paint, loses it. Panthers on the run. Drive, shot, blocked. Pinned against the backboard by Joe Smith, but the Panthers get it back. They'll set up the offense. 3 minutes into the second half. Long three by the Panthers is no good. Jackson hustles after it to try to throw it in, but it goes out of bounds. Bryce Ziffer will check into the game for Chipola. Again, I apologize to Bryce and his family. We got told along the way that it was Ziffer. And Matt White, PA man, says no. Bryce says it's Ziffer. So hopefully that is correct. Zachary with the basketball. There's a drive by Walker. He'll throw it off a Panther, and it'll belong to the Indians. And now we have had a technical and then a double technical on Gavin Anton.
Technical foul number 3 for the Panthers is 4th.
I thought they called 2 technicals on him. They're saying 1 or 2. Meanwhile, at the free throw line is Chris Gardner. His first free throw is up and good. Gardner with 7 points on the night. Well, must not have been his second technical. So apparently they called a foul on him. And
Number 3 for the Panthers, that's his 5th. Tease.
okay. There was a second technical called, but it was on a different Panther. And apparently that technical foul on that Panther has resulted in his ejection. So Gardner had 4 free throws and made 2 of them. There's a drive, shot blocked. Indians with the rebound. Putback is good by Joe Smith. He's into double figures with 10 points. And we lead 46-23. Panthers with the ball. Jackson with it out front. In that first half, the Indians shot 34% from the field. There's a three-pointer that's no good by the Panthers. They get their own rebound. We shot 20% from beyond the three-point line. But the good news is we shot 87.5% from the free throw line. We were 14 of 16 in that first half. For a team that came into tonight's game shooting 60% from the free throw line, that is a drastic improvement. Antone picking up another foul, so he's picked up 3 fouls here in the first 5 minutes of the second half. Indians with the basketball, leading big, 46-23, trying to improve to 4-1 on the season. Tomlin drives, tries to dish it off a Panther. Off Kazava, tried to come up with a steal and hang on to it, and it rolls out of bounds. Indians to inbound it. Zachary to Tomlin. A collision out there, but we get it out front. Ziffer to Gardner. Underneath. There's the reverse dunk. And Naquan Tomlin with the flush. He's got 6. There's a steal. And another, thought he was going in for another dunk, Tomlin was, but he just couldn't quite get there because of the defensive player coming up. They did foul him, but Tomlin will go to the free throw line. He was 2 for 4 from the charity stripe in the first half. Naquan Tomlin out of New York, 6'9" sophomore. Transferred to Chipola from Monroe Community College up New York. And I think we've got a Panther that is a little bit shaken up. He was trying to make it back to the bench, having a hard time walking. That is Carl Begord. And just now making it to half court. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Naquan Tomlin getting ready to shoot 2 free throws. Takes aim. First free throw off the mark. B.J. Comer checking into the game as Jay Zachary will check out. Second free throw is up and good by Tomlin. So 3 for 6 from the charity stripe is Tomlin. Panthers get it across half court. This is Jackson to Allman. Long three by the Panthers, no good. As Simmons clanked it off the rim. Indians with the rebound. Played a little over 5 minutes here in the second half, and the Indians leading 49-23. Indians will throw it away. Now we'll get it back. Comer to Zeifer. Into the corner to Tomlin for three. No good. Rebound. Panthers. Allman. Back to Jackson. Long three. That one's no good. That was Jackson with the missed three. Gardner to Comer. We'll work it around the perimeter. There's a three from Zeifer. It's no good. Rebound Panthers. Afkazava handling the ball for the Panthers. Again, they're dressed in the dark uniforms. As there's a three ball from the corner pocket for Matthew Allman. He's got 10 on the night. Indians in white, Panthers in dark. Tomlin drives to the paint. Little floater, it's up and good. 5 points in the second half, 9 on the night for Tomlin. That shot is up and no good by the Panthers, and this is Tomlin bringing it down. Bounce pass down low, stolen by the Panthers, but Afkazava, I believe, stepped on the baseline. Made the steal, but his momentum took him towards the baseline, and apparently his foot caught that baseline. A chore into the game as Naquan Tomlin checks out for the Indians. Comer takes the inbound pass, gives it to Gardner. He drives, left-handed layup is up and good. Panthers with the timeout, full timeout. Let's remind you this broadcast made possible by State Farm Insurance and Keith Williams. Go with the name you trust, and that's State Farm Insurance and Keith Williams. Also made possible by Perry & Young Attorneys at Law. Chris Young, an alumnus of Chipola College. So that's Chris Young and Larry Perry, Attorneys at Law. Remind you the Indians will be back in action Saturday afternoon when they will play host to Santa Fe right here at the Milt. 4 o'clock start in that contest. And so you can tune in on Chipola YouTube TV. Again, thanks to Eric Dove and Haley. Haley and Haley are the camera crew and the tech folks here tonight. Eric Dove is the supervisor. He does what supervisors do well. He gets it set up, then he leaves and lets the real folks go to work. Just teasing, Eric. Eric does a great job with Chipola College YouTube TV. Have the help of the folks like Haley and Haley to pull the rabbit out of the hat. Panthers with the inbound pass. Down the floor quickly. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll belong to the Panthers. Last touch by an Indian. See my good buddy head coach Greg Franklin of the Chipola Lady Indians back inside. He's been here most of the night, but stepped in the door down there, so always good to see Coach G. Frank. Lady Indians will open up Panhandle Conference play Saturday, February 6th as we play host to Pensacola. There's another three by Matthew Allman. He's got 13 on the night. 12 and a half to play in the contest. There's a floater by Zeifer. It was no good. Loose ball, battled for. Last touched by an Indian. And a few little chippers out there. Men in stripes have got that under control, and the Indians will go on defense and apply full court pressure against the Panthers. They'll break it, get it across half court. To the corner for three, no good. Rebound Panthers. Allman with it. Back into the corner for Allman. He wants three. He's got them. 4 3-pointers on the night for Matthew Allman. And he's got 16 for the game. Indians with the basketball. Ziffer with it. Homer. To Gardner. To Ziffer. Lost ball. Stolen by the Panthers. Drive. Shot is no good. Going to the floor is McClevin. And he'll go to the free throw line and shoot. Foul's going to be against. Thought they said 24, but the Indians don't have a 24. Yeah, we do. Linwood Grandy. I didn't have him on one roster, but I looked on the other, and there he is. As McClevin hits the first free throw. So Linwood Grandy. I don't see him out there on the floor. Not sure who that foul was on, because Grandy is not on the floor. And now we got a shot clock issue. And the men in stripes blow the whistle. On the board, they're indicating that foul was against Ziffer. And that's his first. Thought they said 24. Maybe they said Ziffer. Achor dishes it over to Irving. Up top to Ziffer. Drive the paint underneath. Shot is up and good. And going to the free throw line will be Faison Fields. Fields with 5 points on the night now. Foul is against Philip Smith for the Panthers, his fourth. Fields to the free throw line. It's up, it's good. He's got 6 on the night. We continue our good free throw shooting. Achor knocks it away from behind, and the Indians come up with a steal. There's a shot. It's no good, but Allman will pick up the foul for the Panthers and send Lance Irving to the free throw line. Lance Irving will go there to shoot 2. He's got 6 points on the night. Make it 7. Lance Irving out of Leesburg, Florida, 6'3" sophomore. Played his high school ball at Leesburg. And he makes both free throws. He is 4 stripe tonight, got 8 points. Panthers get it down across half court. 11 minutes to play in the contest. Indians leading 58-34. Indians with a steal. Comer to Ziffer. Alley-oop. It's up and in. Lance Irving with the nice touch there. Panthers come down to the other end, and there's a slam dunk by Antone to make it 60-36. Ziffer with the basketball. Drives. Stripped away, but last touch by a Panther belonged to Chipola with 17 on the shot clock. Jaden Zachary will check into the game, and Ziffer will check out. So we got Zachary, Irving, Comer, Achor, and Fields on the floor for the Indians. This is Achor with it. and it's taken away from him by Jackson. Clevin. On three by Simmons, in and out. Rebound, Indians. Zachary will bring it down. It's stolen by McClevin. He'll drive. Shot's no good. Rebound, Panthers. That shot is up and good. Afakaza with the bucket. He's got 5 on the night. Zachary picking up the foul. And it'll send a Panther to the free throw line, and that Panther will be McClevin. .9:51 to play in the second half. First free throw is up and good. He is 4 for 5 from the charity stripe tonight, and wholesale substitutions for Chipola. 5 new players come in. Chris Gardner, Carlos Lemos, Dante Walker, Shea Davis, and the big man is Tomlin, Naquan Tomlin. This is Lemos with the ball as McClevin missed the second free throw. And a moving screen against the Indians will be called against Naquan Tomlin. Second foul on Tomlin. And the ball will go back to the Panthers. We've just passed the midway point of the second half. Indians lead by 21. Afkazawa dribbles in to Jackson. Tries to go underneath to Antone. Had a little bit too much hot sauce on that one. Turnover will give it to Chipola. Gardner inbounds it to Davis. Right back to Gardner. And now back to Davis. Over to Lemos. To Gardner. To Davis. Dribbles to the top of the key. Now to the wing. To the paint. Tried to go down low to Lemos in the corner. And they initially said that was Panther basketball, but it was clearly last touch by the Panthers. Coach Donnie Tyndall over there making his case, and the men in stripes agree with him. I think they're going to reset the shot clock. They initially gave Chipola 30. Now it is set at 14, which is where it was at when the ball was knocked out of bounds by the Panthers. Gardner gets ready to inbound it, does so to Davis. Drives the baseline, puts a shot up. It's blocked, sent out of bounds. And it'll belong to Chipola with 9 on the shot clock. So Gardner to inbound the ball almost from the exact same spot that he did just a second ago. Gets this one to Walker. He drives. He puts a shot up. It's good. But he'll go to the free throw line and shoot a couple.
Number 10 for the Panthers. That's his fifth. Team's 8.
And that's going to be all on the night for Gavin Antone as he has picked up his 5th foul. He's probably down there trying to figure out what happened. He's rubbing his head like he got hammered. And then he realizes, oh, they called the foul on me. And that's 5 of them. So Gavin Antone is out of the game with 5 fouls. Meanwhile, Dante Walker at the free throw line for Chipola. First free throw, up and out. Walker yet to get in the scores column tonight. 6'5" freshman out of the Bronx, New York. Second free throw. On the mark. Makes 1 of 2. And with 8:50 left in the contest, Indians leading 61-39. Brings it down for the Panthers. Into the corner for three, and it's good. McClevin with the three from the corner pocket. 61-42. And a foul on the Panthers. Coach Rich Grant, in his second year at Palm Beach State, instructing his players quit fouling. They've already had one foul out, and they don't have a real deep bench. First free throw is up and good by Tomlin. That gives him 10 points on the night. And a chance to get number 11 right here. And he does that. So the New York native, double figures. Afkazaba handling the ball. Thought about a three, now dribbles back out to the top of the perimeter. Now to the paint, and it's going to be knocked away from him, but a foul against an Indian. Chris Gardner whistled for the foul. Didn't really see that as a shooting foul, but the men in stripes did, and that's what matters. Don't have any stripes on me. Least that I'm wearing. 8:11 left as Afkazava makes that free throw. He's got 6 points on the night and gives the Indians a 20-point lead now. He can get it down to 19, and he does. Gardner inbounds it to Lemos. Right back to Gardner. Cross half court. Looking for the screen, gets it from Walker, and they're going to say a moving screen. Nope, they are going to say a moving screen. Coach Tyndall not happy with that call, and I got to agree with Coach right there. That looked like a pretty good screen to me. Of course, I'm not biased. 3-point shot from the Panthers rattles in there. And that is Matthew Allman, his fourth three of the second half, his fifth of the night. Indians leading 63-47 with 7:47 to play in the contest. Again, Clint Cox coming to you live. But you'll be watching this on replay on Chipola College YouTube TV. Had a chance to watch one of the other colleges in the state on some of their YouTube video. And while I don't want to run them down, and I won't say who they are, the technical job that Eric Dove and Haley do here at Chipola College far exceeded the technical side of street for that particular broadcast that I watched. So for you folks out there that have been enjoying these broadcasts, let those folks know how much you appreciate them doing a great job. They're busy folks these days because baseball season fixing to start this weekend, I believe. Softball has either started or will start very shortly. And so it won't be uncommon. They'll have 2 or 3 games going on the same day and sometimes at the same time. Back underway here as Gardner handles the ball for Chipola out front. Stolen by the Panthers, and Afkazava is going to be whistled for the double dribble. I think he knew what he was doing. The ball kind of got from him. He didn't initially pick it up thinking, hey, if I do, they're going to call me for double dribbling if I dribble. But then nothing happened, so he said maybe I can get away with it, but he didn't. Lemos with the basketball for the Indians. Drives to the paint. Stutter step. Drives to the basket. Lays it up and in. It's good. Carlos Lemos. He's got 5 on the night and gives the Indians a 65-47 lead. Afkazava with it for the Panthers to McClellan. They'll work it inside. There's a drive and a shot by Smith. It's no good. Was he fouled? Nope, they'll say the ball was knocked out of bounds and it belongs to the Panthers. 9 on the shot clock. They get it into Jackson. To Afkazava, drives to the paint, loses it. Indians come up with it. This is Zachary. We want to run. Dishes it off. Shot is up and no good by Lance Irving. But he's fouled and he goes to the floor, and now we'll go to the free throw line. So on the floor for Chipola, Joe Smith wearing number 15. Naquan Tomlin wearing number 35. At the free throw line, Lance Irving wearing number 2. Number 23, Carlos Lemos. And number 1, Jaden Zachary. First free throw off the mark from Lance Irving. He'll have another coming. Makes that one dip in there with some nice touch to give us a 66-47 lead. With the basketball, wearing the dark uniforms. Earlier in the game, I said they were a dark green as a three-point shot is up and no good by the Panthers. Their colors are green and gold. But the more I look at these units, there's a slam dunk. Joe Smith with the flush. As I was saying, the more I look at them, they're actually black. So I'm having a little difficulty with the dark green versus dark black. And I am confirming what those who know me well already know. There's a little bit of color blindness in these 60-some-odd-year-old eyes. Ball to the Panthers as we near the 6-minute mark. There's a drive and a shot. It's up and good by Philip Smith. He's got 4 on the night. Zachary will bring it down for Chipola. Drives to the lane, gets either tripped or knocked to the floor. They're going to say it was a push. Fouls is on McClellan. And going to the free throw line will be Jaden Zachary. Got 5 points on the night, his first trip to the charity stripe. And can't get that one to fall. He'll have another. Nails that one. 4 points on the evening for Jaden out of Salem, Wisconsin. Panthers will nearly throw. McClellan driving. He's in tall timbers. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound, Indians. Lemos with the basketball. Now to Zachary. Drives to the, gets it from Lemos. He gets a screen. And there's another moving screen. Coach Tyndall pleading his case. We've had several moving screens called tonight. And obviously he's not agreeing with that. And I believe we've got a timeout called by the Panthers. 30-second timeout. He's leading by 20, 69-49. Remind you, the Indians will be back in action on Saturday at 4 p.m. Central Time when they host Santa Fe. And then we'll be in action on February 6th when we host Pensacola. So after tonight's game, We'll have no midweek game next week. We'll play Saturday against Santa Fe, and then the following Saturday when we host Pensacola. In fact, as I look at this, Saturday, January 30th, we host Santa Fe. Saturday, February 6th, we host Pensacola. Saturday, February 13th, we take on Northwest. So 3 straight Saturdays we play and no midweek game. It's kind of unusual. And those 3 Saturday games are all at the Milt. If I remember right from my scheduling recollections, one year we'll have primarily midweek home games, and we'll play most of our weekend games, Saturday games, on the road. On those years, we'll always have 2 home Saturday matchups, at least one because we got to get homecoming in there. Then the next year, we'll have a lot of Saturday home games and not very many middle of the week home games. So this year is our year for the Saturday home games. And unfortunately, again, we can't let a full set of spectators into the game because of COVID precautions, and rightly so. So many of the Chipola faithful might not be able to take advantage of those Saturday home games, but you can always take advantage of it on Chipola YouTube TV. All Chipola home basketball games are broadcast live and then available for replay at your convenience on Chipola College YouTube TV. Afkazava makes both of those free throws. And he is 6 for 6 in the second half on the charity strike. Indians with the basketball. Under 5 to play in the game now. Zachary needs a little help. Gets it from Lemos. Underneath he goes. Fields can't get the slam to go down. And the Panthers come up with the basketball. Layup off the mark for the Panthers. Zachary drives, shoots, and can't get it to fall. He will go to the free throw line after being fouled, and he'll shoot a couple. Afkazava picking up the foul for the Panthers, his second foul. Jaden Zachary, again from Salem, Wisconsin, 6'2", a freshman, and makes that free throw. And he makes them both. He's got 8 points on the evening as we've got 4:19 to play in the first half when the Panthers with the basketball. Shot is put up and no good by Phillip Smith. Indians come up with a rebound. Zach brings it down the floor, dishes it off underneath. That shot is up, no good. Joe Smith trying to use the glass there, but he's hammered by a Panther. And I believe that's going to be all on the night for Phillip Smith. So the second Panther fouls out with 4:01 remaining in the game. Joe Smith, the left-handed free throw is up and good. Joe's had a good night from the charity stripe, 5 for 5. And a chance to make it 6 for 6. That's exactly what he does. 14 points on the evening for Joe Smith. And I believe he's the leading scorer for us. Under 4 to play now. Panthers with the ball. Shot is up, and that'll be a goaltending against Fields, as they're going to say guilty of that infraction and grant the basket to the Panthers. Indians break the pressure. Pass goes to Fields. He does a slam dunk, but it's not going to matter because they're going to get Ziffer for a charge. Both teams now in the double bonus for the remaining 3.5 minutes of this game as the Panthers have the basketball. And this is Afkazava with it out front. Working it around the perimeter. In the corner it goes to McClevin. And he's got his second 3 of the night. Indians get it across half court and set up the offense. My suspicion is that we want to work the clock a little bit right now, and McClevin going to be whistled for the foul. And he'll go to the free throw line and shoot a couple, as again, both teams in the double bonus. We've got some chatter going on down there.
Technical foul number 22.
And I believe that is McClevin. Didn't particularly like the call that had been made. He was voicing his displeasure. If the health center was full and there was a fair amount of noise, they might not have heard what he had to say. But every word the players say right now can be heard by everybody. So McClevin's comments were heard by the men in stripes. They didn't appreciate them and teched him. So Lemos makes both of those free throws. And now we go back to the free throws for Zachary from the foul. This is the first. Jaden Zachary with 6 points on the night. Make it 7. 76-58, Indians with the lead. 3 minutes to play in the contest. Joe Smith going to pick up his first foul for Chipola. And it'll send a Panther to the free throw line shooting 2, and that Panther will be Bakari Simmons. Simmons yet to get in the scores column tonight, but now he is. Makes the first free throw. 6'7" freshman. Played last season at Texas A&M. Out there with the Aggies. Wonder if he knows Jimbo Fisher. Zachary will bring it down to Lemos. This is Lemos with the basketball on the near side wing. Now driving, looking underneath, nothing there. Tries to go down low, but it's stolen by the Panthers. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Lemos. To Zachary. Back to Lemos. To Ziffer. Stolen. Panthers come up with it. And there's a run-out layup by David Afkazava. I've been getting that most of the night. That one gave me a little trouble. Lemos with the basketball to Zachary. Under 2 minutes to play now. will go down low to Fields, and that's Joe Smith, and he'll get the basket. Nice touch that time by the big man. 78-62. Panthers with the basketball. McClevin drives to the bucket. Get it to fall. Indians come up with the rebound. Zachary with it to Ziffer. Ziffer underneath. Slam dunk it goes. And that time it is Fields. Nice dish from Zachary. And one play. Panthers with the basketball. And the Indians will come up with it with 40 seconds to play in the contest. We'll just milk the clock a little bit. We can't completely run it out. Three on the clock, and we'll just let a shot clock violation, and that'll take it down to 16 seconds to play. So the Panthers will have the final possession unless they choose to do something differently. And that'll tick on down, and that will do it as the Indians will pick up an 80-62 win over the visiting Panthers from Palm Beach State College. Indians improved to 4-1 on the season, while the Panthers fall to 0-4. Leading the way for Chipola with 16 points was Joe Smith, followed by Naquan Tomlin and Lance Irving with 11 apiece. Chris Gardner with 10 for the final Indian in double figures. For the Panthers, they were led by Matthew Allman with 19 points on the night. Remind you the Indians will be back in action on Saturday, 4 p.m. Central Time, as they will play host to Santa Fe. And then after that, it's on to the conference season. So I want to thank Eric Dove and Haley and all the folks with Chipola College YouTube TV for getting us on air tonight. Most of all, we want to thank you, the viewers, for tuning us in. And if you're catching this on replay, thank you for doing that as well. So for tonight, the Indians 80-62 win over Palm Beach State College. This is Clint Cox saying so long, everyone.